Is Jeddah Tower going to be higher than Burj Khalifa? What does the future hold now for what was meant to be the tallest building in Saudi Arabia? Will the Jeddah Tower ever be built? Previously known as the Kingdom Tower, the project is currently on hold, and so it may be a while before this dream is realized. In 2008, the billionaire Prince Alwaleed bin Talal of Saudi Arabia announced his intention to build the world's tallest building, the first kilometre-high skyscraper, 3,281 feet. In this video, the Jeddah Tower versus Burj Khalifa will be compared. Both wonderful and remarkable structures, these two buildings give us excellent evidence of modern engineering and technology. The Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world at present time. Jeddah Tower is the tallest building in the world. Let's jump into the comparison of these two marvelous skyscrapers. The skyscraper aimed to be the landmark of an urban oasis called Jeddah Economic City, located between the two holy cities of Mecca and Medina, and with the ambition to become Saudi Arabia's Dubai. Incorporating many unique aesthetic and structural features, the famous American architect Adrian Smith created the design of Jeddah's tallest building. Adrian Smith has also designed the Burj Khalifa. Designed to a height of at least 1 kilometer, the tower features a triangular and sloped exterior. The exterior is designed to significantly reduce the force created by wind at such a height. With a large surface area, it's entirely ideal for residential use. The tower's overall design resembles a desert plant shooting upwards to symbolize Saudi Arabia's future and progress. The Jeddah Tower in Saudi Arabia is expected to be the tallest building in the world, knocking Dubai's iconic Burj Khalifa off its throne. According to the project consultants, the Saudi Tower would be 3,281 feet high compared to the 2,716 for Burj Khalifa's. The Kingdom Tower would have 200 floors overlooking the Red Sea. Estimates say building such a structure would require 80,000 tons of steel and would cost over $1.23 billion. A structure taller than Burj Khalifa is not technologically impossible, although the proposed Saudi skyscraper will pose new challenges due to its proximity to the coast and therefore the potential damage to steel from the salt water. The foundation, which will be 200 meters deep, will itself be vulnerable to seawater corrosion. Dubai literally built itself out of the desert, says Wood. The developer, Emaar, envisioned this huge development of many towers and a big mall with the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, at the center, the jewel in the crown. What they've achieved is incredible. The biggest similarity between the Burj Khalifa and the Jeddah Tower is that they both have a Y-shaped plan with 3 exterior walls instead of 4. While the Burj Khalifa tapers in stages as different sections of the tower top out, the design for the Jeddah Tower is one continuously tapering tower that pierces the clouds like a giant needle. With around 200 floors, 7 Jeddah Tower floors will be reserved for a 5-star hotel, 11 floors will house 121 luxury apartments and condominiums, and 7 floors will be for top-notch office spaces. The majority of its other floors will feature everything from housing units, spas and gyms to world-class restaurants and cafes. One of Jeddah Tower's most unique features will be the incredible observation deck on the top floor. At the height of around 660 meters, it'll be the highest observation deck in the world, making it a must-see tourist attraction in Jeddah. Anthony Wood, chairman of the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Environment, says the Jeddah Economic City project is huge. To minimize excessive wobble that could make higher floor residents feel uneasy on windy days, the tower will also utilize abundant bracing components such as exceptionally high-strength concrete that will be up to several meters deep in key sections of the core. Typically, the space required by elevators was thought to make a skyscraper less profitable after around 80 stories, as the available space gets less the higher one goes. More recently, the introduction of true mixed-use architecture as well as enhanced building technologies has rendered this general rule, which formerly applied only to single-use structures, obsolete. The elevators were planned to reach record heights of 2,165 feet or 660 meters. They were planned to travel at a brisk 12.5 miles per hour and be able to shuttle guests up to the 150th floor in just 66.5 seconds. The elevators cannot operate quicker because the sudden shift in air pressure might produce sickness on higher floors. They must also be practical so that the cables are not too heavy. To address elevator concerns, the tower will take advantage of its substantial number of modern elevators in addition to its 3 sky lobbies, enabling transfer between elevators, servicing a given region without overloading any elevator. Notwithstanding the physical obstacles, the architects stated that the practical applications of building such a structure still requires more problem-solving than figuring out the structural longevity of the building. The tower will flaunt a separate 98-foot diameter outdoor balcony that was initially planned to be a helipad. Each of the tower's sides will feature a series of shaded notches where the lovely outdoor terraces will provide stunning views of the Red Sea and the city of Jeddah. The depth of its substantial foundation piles can reach up to 360 feet, while they're 10 feet in diameter, being as large as a small room. You're 300 meters in the air looking down at cities that's not yet built around you, says Wood. It's almost like archaeological ruins around you, but it's the opposite of that. It's brand new infrastructure being put in against this desert backdrop. Wood also dismisses the idea that the unfinished base of the tower amounted to a little stump in the ground. The tower has some very cutting-edge features, such as a high-performance exterior wall system that includes low-conductivity glass. This will reduce thermal loads and result in minimal energy consumption. The Jeddah waterfront district will include open areas, a retail mall, and other commercial and residential projects around Jeddah Tower. The notion of profitability obtained from structuring densely-packed developments and shopping areas near a landmark was borrowed from the Burj Khalifa, a strategy that has worked successfully there, as its nearby stores, guest houses, and housing developments have produced the most significant profits of that venture overall, whereas the Burj Khalifa has itself produced very little or no financial gain. According to the developers, the global attention garnered by massive constructions and possessing the world's tallest structure would result in the revitalization of the nation and even economic success in the long term. According to the tower's architect, this skyscraper represents the kingdom as a major global corporate and cultural authority, as well as the power and artistic orientation of its people. It symbolizes rapid expansion and high technology combined into a single dynamic iconic shape. They want Jeddah Tower to be an economic powerhouse, as well as a proud emblem of the kingdom's cultural and economic standing in the world. Other projects elsewhere in the kingdom display the same audacity, such as Neom, a $500 billion commercial and industrial hub planned for an uninhabited region along the northwestern coast near Jordan and Egypt. Construction of Jeddah's tower started in 2013, with planning, investing, and fundraising commencing before that. Funding issues, the arrest of its owners in a purge in Saudi Arabia in 2017, boardroom shifts, and the COVID-19 pandemic created a perfect storm that ground the project to a halt. The building currently stands forlorn on its site north of Jeddah. Another concern around the construction of the Tower of Jeddah is the exploitation of immigrant workers. Amnesty International has called out the poor treatment of low-skilled immigrant workers in the Arabian Gulf countries. The sad reality is that these kinds of workers are the ones often used and abused in construction projects such as this. With the current political instability and internal machinations, it's hard to see how construction will proceed to completion. Despite this, the developer, Thornton Tomasetti, still confidently asserts the tower will one day be finished, rising out of the desert at an expected construction cost of $1.2 billion. Jeddah Tower will offer luxury hotels, service apartments, and condominiums, as well as prestigious office space. The 530,000 square meter tower will anchor Kingdom City, a new $20 billion multi-use urban development. Which building is your favorite, the Burj Khalifa or the Jeddah Tower? Please let us know in the comments. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.